We're still getting closer to Floyd V's Gotti fight.
The kid didn't get knocked out. I promise you, this young man is going to go to war. Well, he's going to stay in Mexico. He can't go home. He's going to go to war.
And each one of us already has thoughts on how this rematch will go. While most of us see Gotti getting beaten up again, some pros think he's coming back more aggressive, as it has been seen in their recent heated face-offs.
Gotta back up.
As we wait for August 24th, Mayweather has expressed his confidence going into the fight. When asked whether he would be looking to knock out Gotti III, Mayweather responded calmly saying, "I'm putting on a show." Mayweather has a good history of participating in exhibition matches, fighting a variety of opponents including influencers like Logan Paul and KSI's brother Deji.
Think about all the different styles that he's been in.
And even with this, the first fight against Gotti III was quite interesting for its unexpected turn of events. Recalling the first fight, Mayweather described the situation as unbelievable. He talked about the chaos of the previous encounter, saying, "I think the last time we went out there, we performed, we had the ball. I feel like people enjoyed it. Everyone enjoyed it." This fight saw some hassle, especially in the 6th round, where the action became chaotic. Despite referee Kenny Bayless's efforts to control the situation, Gotti continued to throw punches, leading to both fighters' teams rushing into the ring and a melee breaking out.
Floyd Mayweather's history, 50 professional fights. Never in one round, in the first round, 2 minutes of any first round fight, has he thrown that many punches.
But it's not only Floyd who has had something to say. John Gotti III also commented on the controversial stoppage during his appearance on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani. Gotti recounted the events leading up to the stoppage, explaining that referee Bayless had warned both fighters to cease their trash talk or risk having the fight stopped.
He's coming to knock me out again. I'm going to try to knock him out this time, so that's that.
Kenny Bayless came over to my corner and Floyd's and warned us the round before and said, "You guys have to stop cursing at one another. Otherwise, I'm gonna pull up the fight," Gotti said. Despite the warning, Gotti and Mayweather continued their verbal exchanges, which contributed to the eventual stoppage. Gotti expressed his confusion over the decision, noting, "I have never seen anything like that. It was very weird."
2 minutes as he did in our fight. So obviously it was a fight. Obviously he wanted to hurt me. Obviously he wanted to knock me out. And so he's not going to snooker me again with this exhibition nonsense.
And in between all this, Sugar Ray Leonard has also shared his expert opinion on the upcoming bout. Known for his incredible achievements in the ring, Leonard's perspective carries some weight in the boxing community. Leonard believes that Mayweather's defensive skills will be the decisive factor in the fight.
37, but you know what? He's still the best out there, pound for pound. It was a great fight. I thought it was an exciting fight.
Mayweather is a defensive genius, Leonard said. His ability to avoid punches and counter effectively is quite good for him to work out. I've seen many fighters over the years, but Floyd's defense is something extraordinary. He's mastered the art of making opponents miss and then capitalizing on their mistakes. But he didn't stop there.
Look more impressive because he was so good.
Leonard also acknowledges John Gotti's toughness and aggressive style, but points out a crucial difference in experience and skill level. Gotti is tough and aggressive, no doubt about it, and considering what happened the first time they met, he has something to prove coming back, Leonard said. He brings a lot of heart into the ring, and he's not afraid to engage, but the reality is, he hasn't faced someone with Floyd's level of skill and ring IQ. Floyd has been in there with the best and has always found a way to come out on top.
It's just fun. It's just being a part of what I've done for over 40-some years, a great boxing event.
According to Leonard, Mayweather's vast experience and technical brilliance will be the key to outpointing Gotti. Floyd will use his experience and technique to outpoint Gotti over the rounds, Leonard explained. He knows how to control the pace of a fight and make adjustments on the fly. Gotti will have his moments, but Floyd's ability to adapt and neutralize his opponent's strengths will be the deciding factor. Roy Jones also shared his detailed thoughts on the same, further adding to Leonard. He believes that the fight will showcase a clear contrast in styles and ultimately result in another victory for Mayweather.
Right to him.
Reflecting on their previous encounter, Jones said, In their last fight, Gotti threw no punches until after the fight. The same will happen this time. He won't have a chance. He won't get any punches landed. And let's be honest, this is something we've all thought of too. Gotti got that old school brawler mentality, Jones continued, but Mayweather's a technician. Floyd knows how to dissect fighters. He's a master at making opponents miss and then countering with precision. Jones's respect for Mayweather's skills is evident as he breaks down the technical aspects of Floyd's fighting style. Jones elaborated on the strategic elements that Mayweather will likely employ. Floyd will frustrate Gotti with his movement and precision. He's not going to stand there and trade punches. He'll use his footwork to stay out of range and his head movement to avoid any big shots. Gotti's best chance is to turn it into a brawl and hope to catch Floyd with something big, but I see Mayweather staying composed and picking Gotti apart. Roy Jones Jr. also talked about the psychological battle that will take place in the ring. Floyd is a master at getting into his opponent's head, he explained. He'll make Gotti second guess himself, and once that happens, it's game over. Gotti will become hesitant, and that's when Floyd will capitalize. He'll start landing clean shots and build up points round by round.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like...
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. I 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah.
Jones's prediction for the fight is clear. I think I can go with Mayweather by late round stoppage or unanimous decision, he stated confidently. Floyd's experience and ring IQ are on another level. Gotti might come out swinging, but he won't be able to sustain it against someone as skilled as Floyd. The longer the fight goes, the more it will favor Mayweather. He'll wear Gotti down, and if he doesn't stop him late, he'll win on the scorecards comfortably.
Everybody now wants the Mayweather concept because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time.
Jones also touched on the importance of conditioning and preparation. Floyd always comes in top shape, he noted. He doesn't take any fight lightly, and that's why he's remained at the top for so long. Gotti will have to be in the best shape of his life to even stand a chance, but even then, it's an uphill battle.
So when he started fighting to keep that W, it made him become even more smarter. And now he used that because he was a very smart businessman.
Mike Tyson seems to be supporting the same view too. Known for his ferocious power and deep understanding of the sport, Tyson provides an interesting view that acknowledges Gotti's toughness while emphasizing Mayweather's superior tactical approach. Gotti's got heart, no doubt about it. The guy comes to fight and he's not afraid to mix it up. He's got that warrior spirit and you have to respect that. But when you're talking about Floyd Mayweather, you're talking about a whole different level of strategy and skill.
89-0. Wow. So it's
Don't
not...
tell me about you the greatest fighter with 50-0, nigga. You're great, no doubt about it, nigga. 50-0. Chavez had 90.
Tyson, who has faced and defeated some of the toughest fighters in the world, appreciates the mental and physical aspects of boxing. Floyd is a master of strategy. He has always been one of the greatest. He knows how to break opponents down mentally and physically. It's not just about throwing punches, it's about the mental game. Floyd gets inside his opponent's head, makes them doubt themselves, and then capitalizes on their mistakes.
But my thing is this, Joe. My thing is this. You'll see the end. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So I like to show the end results. I mean, I don't have to, everything is not for everybody. Since Money Mayweather.
Reflecting on the dynamics of the fight, Tyson predicts that Gotti will come out strong, driven by his aggressive nature and desire to prove himself. Gotti will come out very strong. He'll bring the fight to Floyd in the early rounds, trying to impose his will, but as the fight progresses, Floyd's precision and defense will take over.
This is going to be interesting. I know it's going to be a good fight regardless of who wins. It's going to be a good fight. Both guys are going to be up for this fight.
Tyson's respect for Mayweather's defensive skills is evident. Floyd's defense is on another level, Tyson continues. He makes it look easy, but it's incredibly difficult to do what he does. He's always one step ahead, making opponents miss and then making them pay. Gotti will have a hard time landing clean shots. When it comes to the outcome of the fight, Tyson is clear in his prediction. I see Mayweather winning, maybe not by knockout, but definitely by decision, Tyson states. Floyd doesn't need to knock Gotti out to win. He'll outbox him, frustrate him, and pile up points round after round. Gotti might land a few good shots, but it won't be enough to sway the judges.
This is great for the hotel. This is great for business. This is just beautiful.
Do you have any predictions?
I don't know. At first I took Pacquiao.
Tyson also touches on the conditioning and preparation that will play a crucial role in the fight. Floyd always comes prepared, Tyson notes. His work ethic is second to none. He trains like he's still hungry, and that's why he's been so successful. Gotti will need to be in the best shape of his life to keep up, but even then it's a tough task. While the rest have mostly been focusing on the fight, Oscar De La Hoya sees this fight as a big money event. De La Hoya emphasizes not only the physical and strategic aspects of the fight, but also the financial implications that come with it.
Oscar De La Hoya, super duper salty. You know, Ryan Garcia has been with Floyd at a basketball game, then he was in the gym with Floyd, and Floyd been working with all the young fighters.
Floyd is always in incredible shape, De La Hoya begins, reflecting on his first-hand experience facing Mayweather. One thing about Floyd is his dedication to conditioning. He prepares like no one else, and that gives him a significant edge. When we fought, I saw firsthand how his preparation and discipline translated into his performance in the ring. De La Hoya acknowledges Gotti's warrior spirit and aggressive style, but highlights the difference that Mayweather's meticulous preparation will make. Gotti is a warrior, no doubt about that, De La Hoya says. The financial aspect of the fight is another critical element De La Hoya touches upon. This fight is not just about bragging rights, it's about money too, De La Hoya explains. Floyd knows how to sell a fight, and that's part of his genius. He understands the business side of boxing better than anyone. The build-up, the promotion, the hype, all of it contributes to making these fights massive financial events. De La Hoya also speaks to the broader implications of the fight's financial success. Every time Floyd steps into the ring, it's a major payday. Not just for him, but for everyone involved, he continues. The pay-per-view buys, the gate revenue, the sponsorship deals, it all adds up. Gotti will benefit from this exposure as well, but Floyd is the main attraction. His ability to draw in fans and generate revenue is unmatched. When it comes to the fight itself, De La Hoya is confident in his prediction. Gotti will have his moments. He concedes, he'll come out aggressive and try to impose his will on Floyd. But Floyd's experience and ring generalship will carry him to a unanimous decision victory. He knows how to manage a fight, how to pace himself, and how to exploit his opponent's weaknesses. De La Hoya also highlights the psychological aspect of Mayweather's game. Floyd has this way of getting into his opponent's head. He'll make Gotti doubt himself, second-guess his strategy. That mental edge is crucial in a fight like this. It's not just about physical skills, it's about who can stay focused and composed under pressure. Evander Holyfield has also shared his thoughts. Known for his resilience and strategic acumen in the ring, Holyfield emphasizes the importance of Mayweather's adaptability and tactical brilliance, drawing on his extensive experience and knowledge of the sport. Floyd can adapt to any style. Holyfield begins reflecting on Mayweather's illustrious career.
And if he throw more punch and Mayweather he's a guy to counter puncher and all this. I said, they don't knock each other out.
He's seen it all in his career. From aggressive brawlers to skilled technicians, that ability to adjust mid-fight is what sets him apart. When you look at his fights against guys like Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, and even Manny Pacquiao, you see how he can shift gears and find ways to neutralize their strengths. Holyfield, who has faced a wide array of opponents himself, appreciates the challenges that come with facing different styles. Gotti brings intensity, there's no doubt about that, he continues. He's got that relentless drive and a lot of heart. But Floyd will adjust and find his rhythm. It's one thing to come forward and throw punches, but it's another to land them effectively against someone with Floyd's defensive skills. Holyfield's insight into the tactical aspects of the fight highlights Mayweather's renowned defense and counter-punching abilities.
Look at the considerable hand speed of Floyd Mayweather. I mean, the kid is just nice right hand.
Gotti might land a few good shots, Holyfield acknowledges, but Floyd's defense and counter-punching will be the difference. Floyd has this way of making you miss and then making you pay. His shoulder roll, his footwork, his ability to slip punches, it all adds up. Gotti will find it very hard to connect cleanly. Reflecting on Mayweather's past fights, Holyfield points out specific instances where Floyd's adaptability was on full display. Look at the fight with Marcos Maidana, he says. Maidana came out strong in their first fight, gave Floyd a tough time with his aggression and unorthodox style, But in the rematch, Floyd made the necessary adjustments and won convincingly. That's what makes him special, his ability to learn and adapt. Holyfield also touches on the mental aspect of Mayweather's game, which he believes will play a crucial role in the fight. Boxing is as much mental as it is physical, he explains.
For sure. Mayweather just pushes Maidana away. Seconds of the ninth.
Floyd has a way of getting into his opponent's head. He stays calm under pressure, never shows panic, and that can be very discouraging for someone like Gotti, who relies on overwhelming his opponents. When it comes to his prediction for the fight, Holyfield is clear and confident. I predict Mayweather wins by decision, he states. It's going to be a tough fight because Gotti will bring everything he's got, but Floyd's experience, adaptability, and tactical brilliance will see him through. He'll find a way to control the fight, score points, and avoid taking any significant damage. Manny Pacquiao, one of the most celebrated fighters in boxing history, brings a unique perspective to the upcoming rematch between Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti. Having faced Mayweather himself in one of the most highly publicized bouts of the decade, Pacquiao understands firsthand the challenge of fighting someone with Floyd's exceptional defensive skills. Floyd is very hard to hit clean, Pacquiao begins, recalling his own experience in the ring with Mayweather. He's a master at making you miss and then capitalizing on your mistakes. His defense is almost impenetrable, and that's something Gotti will have to deal with. Gotti will have to take risks to land big shots, and that will leave him open to counters. Pacquiao highlights the key challenge for Gotti, finding a way to penetrate Mayweather's defenses without exposing himself to counterattacks. Gotti is tough and aggressive, and he's going to come forward and try to pressure Floyd, Pacquiao explains, but in doing so, he's going to leave openings. Floyd's footwork and defensive movements are so precise that he can avoid those big shots and then counter with his own. Reflecting on the tactical nature of the fight, Pacquiao emphasizes that it will be a strategic contest rather than a brawl. George Foreman has shared his insights on the upcoming rematch between Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti. Foreman, known for his own remarkable career and comeback, emphasizes the importance of physical conditioning and preparedness in evaluating the fight's outcome.
Well, in the jungle, but this is major. With the advent of Twitter, Facebook, all of the social media, this fight has become something that, and you know what, deservingly well, boxing deserves something like this.
Floyd is in phenomenal shape for his age, Foreman begins, talking about Mayweather's commitment to maintaining peak physical condition throughout his career. At 47 years old, Floyd is still in extraordinary shape. He's kept his body in great condition, which is not something you see often in athletes who have been active for as long as he has. Foreman's assessment draws on his knowledge of boxing's demands and the importance of physical readiness. I've seen many fighters who lose their edge as they age, but Floyd has managed to stay in top form, Foreman continues. His dedication to fitness and training is evident. He doesn't just rely on his talent, he puts in the work, day in and day out, to stay at the top of his game. Foreman, who famously made a comeback to win the heavyweight title at age 45, understands the challenges of maintaining high performance levels as a fighter ages. When I came back to boxing in the 90s, I had to be in exceptional shape to compete against younger opponents, Foreman reflects. Floyd's dedication to conditioning is similar. It's a crucial factor that will help him in this fight against Gotti. While acknowledging Gotti's aggressive style and the challenge he will pose, Foreman remains confident in Mayweather's ability to prevail. Gotti will definitely push Floyd, Foreman notes. He's known for his relentless approach and toughness, but Floyd's conditioning and boxing skills will be the deciding factors. He's faced pressure before and knows how to handle it.
Popping out of my shell and I'm cursing at him. He's cursing at me. So the final exchange, I throw a four-punch combination and I get in the clinch again, but I get my forearm in his throat.
Foreman also points to Mayweather's previous bouts as evidence of his effective conditioning. Look at Floyd's performance against Canelo Alvarez in 2013. Foreman says. He outboxed one of the most physically imposing young fighters in the sport by using his speed, endurance, and superior technique. Gotti's aggression will be met with Floyd's sharpness and stamina.
I've never seen Floyd prepare the way he has, and I've never seen Floyd throw as many punches in 2 minutes as he did in our fight. So obviously it was a fight. Obviously he wanted to hurt me. Obviously he wanted to knock me out.
When it comes to his prediction, Foreman is clear and confident. I see Mayweather winning by decision, Foreman states firmly. Gotti might have his moments and land some good shots, but Floyd's superior conditioning, ring craft, and experience will see him through the fight. Floyd's ability to stay composed and manage the pace will be key. But well, what do you think? Share your thoughts below and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more updates. See you in the next one.